What up, everybody? Freddie G back once again for another episode of Crypto Chat. And this would make it episode 5. And today we got Samson Goody. Got you down on the window there. But say what's up, Sam.
I thought it was Sam. I thought we said what we were gonna who I was gonna be on
He's
this.
my homie though. Samson. No, it's Samuel Hightower here, y'all. Sam. He's got a bunch of different AKA, a bunch of aliases. But yeah, so I'll just look at we'll look at our little agenda for the day. So we're just gonna do our intro. I got Sam as a guest today. We're gonna do the usual of showing a little bit of prices, show the Bitcoin chart real quick, and then obviously the quickie news, and then I got a lot of good art and actually some animation stuff to show people today. So yeah, let's get to it. So I'm on CoinMarketCap right now, and we were actually just looking at stuff. But how do you? And actually, there's been a few days since I made the last video, so these last couple days have been kind of crazy in the crypto space. But how have the last couple days gone for you, Sam? You've been doing well, doing good.
Yeah, generally everything's up. Generally everything's up.
You're not getting
Had a
wrecked.
couple good trades. No, no. Well, I had
It's
a
like we're not
little
day
buy
trading.
bit. Well, I did day trade the other day and did have like I had like nothing in there, so it didn't really count. But it was still like basically some long wick came in and wicked out a bunch of people.
Yeah, and that was like,
And then just shot back up that same moment. So it just like
and that was
I
literally
wasn't
like
paying attention.
like last morning. So it's like 2 days now, I think. But yeah, so that
Yeah, when
happened.
that happened. Yeah. And then yesterday, like everything, like a lot of good things were going on with I mean, geez, there was some 40%, 30% moves from a number of different things. But Filecoin was the one that I saw and I rode that one a little bit, got some profits off of that.
Yeah,
But
Filecoin's
ultimately
been
I could have held it probably until this morning and it would have still been good. But
Filecoin's
could
been
have
on
got a little bit
fire.
more. But this
Yes,
is about where I sold it at before yesterday. I sold it at about 190 something.
yeah, and I'm
And I
looking
had
at it
gotten it at
on
about
crypto,
120.
or I'm sorry, on Coin Market. But yeah, no, it's like at 193.38 at the moment, and it's up 2.75%, and it's 128% for the week. Wow. Yep. So that has been on fire. So basically, since like the last video I made, like the main things that have happened was that Grayscale announced that they were basically doing Filecoin, Mana, BAT, and Chainlink. Oops. And then the other thing was that Visa was basically going to be using the USD stablecoin for settling payments, I guess. And then
Yeah.
yesterday, PayPal announced that they're going to start messing with
Yeah.
Litecoin and Ether and obviously Bitcoin, most likely. So,
But it's gonna be kind of like you don't really get to own it though. It's not the same way that it is where like you can transfer it with a wallet. It's just more like you can buy it, kind of like how Cash App does. But Cash App actually does allow you to move it out of their system.
and you have
So
experience with that, right? Like because you've
yeah,
had
I've played
some.
around with Cash App and like buying Bitcoin on there and whatever. But yeah, it's kind of for people who are just getting started and you're not really trying to pay attention to the charts and stuff like that too much. And that's kind of how I feel about Coinbase too, where it's very simplified because they don't want you to get too confused on all the extra details that can be there, especially when it comes to like the option or the leverage trading and all that other stuff. Like KuCoin, like that one was way more complex. when it came
Yeah.
to an app to get started with.
Well, when you log into it, it seems like it wants you to start day trading or leverage trading right
Oh
away, and it
yeah, like
takes
right out of
like
the gate. I didn't even have to log in. It's just like you just turn it on. Like you
yeah.
don't have to log into anything unless you wanted
Well,
to
just to
get
like
something
look
set
at it,
up.
yeah.
But just to look at it, yeah, you can just totally see that it's set up for something
It
else.
almost takes a little bit of work to figure out where you could just buy the coin normally. Like, I'm not trying to
Right,
leverage
exactly.
trade. Like, I want to just buy a coin. Like,
Well,
where's
then they
that?
had all these different like pairs and stuff like that. Like yeah, just there was a lot more going on in there than normal.
Yeah, for sure.
But
So,
yeah, what else are you trying to look at? I think
well, we can go into pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I'm in here in coin market cap. So basically, I mean, we could just kind of run down it, like maybe up to 50, 60, just see what's
well,
going
let's
good.
just run down the ones that we know about, like the ones that we're even dealing with. How about the
Okay.
other ones I don't even know about them?
So yeah,
I would
just
say,
past Filecoin. Obviously, Cardano. Here we'll start from the beginning. Bitcoin's, getting ready to do its thing again. Getting close to that last all-time high. Binance, Binance has been doing work. They're at 329.45. They're up 9% for the day, and it's 40% for the week. That is ridiculous. And I have some Binance coin, not like a ton. I got a few coins, but yeah, it's been going good. Cardano, they're okay. Polkadot, 38. XRP, ugh. We'll just pass that.
why
Unis.
even mention XRP? If
I'll
anything,
just
like
mention the
Ethereum
top
should be the
10.
one that you should have mentioned because it
Well,
actually has
ETH.
gone up.
Well,
It has gone
yes.
up in the past time since you've made another video,
So I was just excited about Binance. Right? I totally skipped past the number two.
which
But
actually is one that seems like it's about to hit an all-time high, or it might have already even kind of hidden
it's
one
let's
since,
let's
like,
see.
yeah, like this 19. If anything, yeah, this is like the all-time high where it's at right now.
Yeah, on Coin Market Cap, I think it says it was 1989 was the high of all time.
Well, I
Is that
think that's
right?
24-hour high and low. But the thing
Oh, okay.
is, it you could just look at it on the chart here and see that we've peaked. This is the highest peak it's ever been.
Yeah.
Like there was that couple days, like in February, where it got to 1935, but now we've fully gone into a uncharted territory with Ethereum. So it might actually break out now, like finally.
Yeah, and it's hot. It's been 22% for the whole week. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, 3, 4, 5% a day, like that's solid. Nothing in the world is moving that fast. Even if Bitcoin did 1% a day, you know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
still would be significant if it went up, like and Kate kept going up. Like, but in the case of Binance, it's been getting some good heavy, 10%. I think it was over that like yesterday or so when it came to
Binance has
its
been
movement.
winning. And I think they got a lot of good, I guess, just a lot of benefit from the news of like the PayPal thing. I think that's what I saw
Yeah,
in
and
some
they're all kind of
articles.
related to those
So
things.
it like helped everything boost, and
Yeah,
so
there was a
yeah.
minute there where Theta was just pumping like crazy, like over last
So
week.
that's where I'm at right now on the chart or on the
Yeah,
price
now
chart here. Yep.
Theta's not even doing the same things at the moment.
They're
Like so,
down. They're down in the red. But
right?
right now is that discount. That's like one of the only things
Exactly.
that's cheap right now. Let's get
Right.
it.
Dipping. We love
But
dip.
is that one of the ones that you have to get like on KuCoin, right? That's harder to get.
Yeah, Theta is not as easy access when it comes to, like, if you look at, let's see, the exchanges that it's on. It looks like Binance is number one. I mean, you can get it from Binance.
On regular Binance though, which that's still unavailable
Yeah,
to America. It's not on Binance US.
yeah, but if you get a whatchamacallit, you can get on there. It looks like it has Binance twice, so it might actually even be the US one too.
Down
Or
here on
maybe it's not.
market. Yeah.
It says Theta USDT. That's like the pair. Like, so the Theta USDT is Tether,
Yeah.
uh, and then it's Theta and Bitcoin. So you actually can't ever buy it like directly with fiat money. It looks like you have to on ramp with stablecoin or Bitcoin.
I see
And that's
that.
the thing. Some of these are like deeper to get to. You can't just throw your money at it, like throw your debit card at it and think you can get this stuff. You actually have to like stock some money up in the Bitcoin or the crypto world in general, and then be able to buy certain things or switch them out. That's the thing. At least I've been learning is that there's a lot more deeper pairs with things that aren't necessarily just like even. I mean, USDT is very universal, and so is the USDC, but USDT is more universal because Tether is still at the
People
top
love
when it comes
Tether.
to the
Well,
stable
yeah, and
coins.
then that's the one that's way in the top 10. So obviously it's there for a
Well, but I
reason.
mean, as the stable coins though, it's like the
Yeah,
one that people at the top are storing,
trust.
like the one they're storing their money from those
Uh,
top ones in that one. Like, or in the case of the other one,
I've
USDC, that's
used
another one that's being
USDC.
used.
I've
Yeah, I
used
use
it.
that one
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's not bad.
between that one and Tether, everything between the top one down to maybe the top, well, all of them I'm sure are exchanging with it, but I think how should I put it? Tether and USDC are like the most common ones that are going to exchange with almost like everything on like the top 50 to 100, you know, like in
Yeah,
some capacity. They're going to be able to like do something for you. And then Bitcoin and Ethereum also are like pretty big pair exchange uh, um, pairs or whatever, like the ones that are paired with a lot of stuff.
for
So
sure.
you can't miss with
So
Bitcoin.
I'm
You
looking at
almost can't.
VeChain, and then VeChain number 21, Crypto.com number 22.
They're
So
staying tight together, and then yeah, Tron they're about to pass Tron up here soon.
I hope
Tron's
so.
making some weird ass moves. It actually, if anything, it was going up so extremely high yesterday with uh, it was at like 44% up for the day, and I'm just like that doesn't even make sense on how the number can get that big,
Yeah,
but it was for them.
and then we're both obviously in each of those, so we're glad those are doing well. Um,
Oh yeah, for V Chain and Crow, yeah, for sure.
I don't have any of this, but we've been kind of talking about it these last couple days. Number 24, BitTorrent, BTT.
Oh, it's actually number 23 now. It just like switched places
Is
with
it?
EOS if EOS was right there.
I might have to refresh my. Shouldn't have to
Yeah, you might
refresh.
have. Yeah, you
Oh
do
wow,
though.
okay, there it goes. Yep, yep. I might have just
Yeah,
been lagging.
everything doesn't just like rearrange, but it will like show a different, like a bigger number below.
No, that's awesome. We got to see a straight jump. And look at that BitTorrent under now basically crypto.com and
Yeah,
VeChain.
they're basically
Wow.
100 million away from each
And
other, and then it
and
goes like 200 million from Tron, which or V Chain, I mean. But I think those are about to get some pump action coming here very soon.
yeah, and then this is one of those ones that you can't buy on a normal place. Like you got to have the Binance, which basically you need a VPN to even mess with that if you wanted to, and KuCoin. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to get a KuCoin here real soon.
All
but
right. I mean, I got KuCoin, but I just yeah,
I
I
mean,
just need to
I've
get it set
downloaded
up.
it. Yes, I just don't have it the account set up yet. But
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a lot of these other ones are just like from different countries. Like we just don't even know about all these other ones, Bittrex and just all this different stuff that's just not here in America. There's tons of them, tons of exchanges.
yeah, so I'm kind of just scrolling down because we don't really have a lot of this stuff here in the 30s or whatever. But Dai is one of those stable coins. That's kind of where
Yeah.
I'm at. Chile seems like they've cooled off a lot from their huge pumping, and that's
Yeah,
another the
they were
one of
hot
those
for a sec.
ones that you can only get on. Let me see here.
You can get chilies on, I think, some stuff that we can use.
No, it looks like it's the same. Binance. It says that Hobie, Hobie Global, and then KuCoin. That's it.
Yeah,
So
but then there's Uniswap, which you can use.
yeah, and I guess
And
that
then
would be the one that if you had
also,
that app.
there's a long list.
Yeah,
I really
kind of
can't say that I see anything else here that is
Theta
familiar. But
Fuel.
yeah, it's not. It's kind of limited
Engine
for
Coin
sure.
is doing okay. They're 53, 250. Matic. They don't have none of that, but I've been keeping my eye on that one. That one's
Yeah,
60.
I got some Maddie. I got the graph. The graph has been doing pretty okay. 30% up, 5% for the day,
Nice.
roughly. I got some of that, and I also have Compound, which Compound's actually closer to the top. I don't even know if we talked about Compound and Chainlink.
Well, chain links actually, yeah. Well, I mean, I won't go back up there, but
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
got
No, no,
passed
I know. I
down.
I went back up there real
Yep.
quick just to see what it was, but yes, chain link
They were holding
compound.
top 10 forever. Chainlink was, or like 9 and 10, and now they have some serious competitions come through and like put it down.
Yeah, I mean, they're not all getting developed at the same speed or rate.
Yeah, but who knows? Might get back up in there. Here's something I do got number 64, basic
Yeah,
attention, and they're
got
up
some of that too.
15% for the week. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't have
Yep.
as much of that, but like this classic Ethereum is funny that that one's actually now just like climbing up the hill like a champion. Like the way the graph looks on it for the past 7 days, it just looks too solid. And then yeah, Harmony's been doing a little bit of a roller coaster, but it is just inching its way slightly up every time. Like even though it's kind of back down to the price where I had just bought it just not too long ago, it's kind of doing a little zigzag move, but it looks like it's revving up to potentially make a strong move upward here when everything else starts to move upward too. But it is still kind of going at a kind of a now it's kind of making a sideways move. But if it makes another good jump to the over 2 20 cent range, it's going to be doing some good things for us.
Yeah, and its chart looks red. Like if you look at the little chart all the way on the right, but look at
Yeah, it
that the
looks
mountain
it's
though. That is a
right.
mountain.
It's red just because of it's down for
No,
the
yeah, that
day.
doesn't mean anything. But like, I mean, you could just tell that like this thing has already pumped really hard. So I mean, it's
Right.
getting ready to do it
Well, and
again.
also I think it shows it that it shows it as if it's bearish or bullish, and right now it looks a bit bearish, but I think it's not going to just keep toppling down. And if it does, I better get out of there soon. That's for sure. And I'll be keeping track of it here tightly and either cost averaging out.
I think it's gonna do well. I think it's still.
But I think yes, what it's doing, I do believe in what it's trying to do.
I think it's
To
gonna get back up there.
yes, a platform. It's its own blockchain for decentralized apps, just like Ethereum or Tron. These other different ones, very similar.
You
But
know,
it looks like it says the founder was University of Pennsylvania. I'm not sure if they're from here per se, like America, but either way it goes, they made it in America. 2017 is when it started. 12 people, former employees of Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. You know, Silicon Valley people. They made this one,
they know what they're doing.
and this one's one, yeah, from like America. Like
Uh,
basically, we can say that that's what
so,
it is.
so
We know
we'll
that.
come down here to mana. That's 20% for the week, even though it's a little bit red right now. But it's not even a whole percent red. But
Decentraland, yeah.
Decentraland, yep, mana.
No,
So
yeah, it's up. Everything's still up.
their graph
I,
looks like it's going down and sideways, but I feel like it's making it almost looks like it's halfway through like a teacup and handle pattern or whatever. So yeah, I can't wait to see what happens with this one because I think it's gonna do well. We're almost pretty much down at the bottom here.
yeah,
Pretty much
beyond that, I
good.
really don't have too
Uh,
much below that at the moment. I kind of
Ren,
consolidated out of Ren,
Ren
and it no, the
89.
Ren rebounded like
Yeah,
even
it's coming.
faster than I thought it was going to. So
It's
kind
at
of feel a little
20
salty
or
about that one.
19% for the week, but even like the little because I had bought like $50 worth of Ren when it was like $1.17 or like $1.18, and it just
Yeah, it was
never
just
went
way
back
higher.
up there. So I had to take like
Well,
a
it's
ten
now
dollar
trying to climb
loss.
back to that, but it took so long to get there that it was like, was it worth waiting? You're missing all these opportunities between that
Yeah,
$50 is locked up. So yeah,
but
I
I
pretty much
basically
got out of
moved
that.
that into mana, and then
I did
I've
too, and I
done
actually
well
kind of
since then.
regained a lot of what I lost, like almost right away. And then, um, also just switching and just adding more things to, like I said, consolidating all these little loose pieces that they kind of give you on Coinbase in the beginning for free, and just putting that into
Yeah,
Chainlink and Compound. Those are the two I have in there,
yeah.
but not
So
much, like $50, like not a ton, not enough to care that I can, like losing or not even really winning that much on them either. But they're just getting back on track with where they were when I bought them. I bought them when they were up, and now they are kind of getting back up. But yeah, Ethereum, it's totally like in the
it's winning right now.
It's
It's
pretty much
gonna.
in the sky right now,
I'm
like
sure
about to
people
like go into
that were
space if it
holding
like
that for the minute
they're
they're happy
finally
again.
like
They're like,
yes.
"Oh, we've been waiting for this day for so long,
Right.
since
It's the
Valentine's."
exactly. Well,
If
we're
you
still
guys
not even
know
to
what
the
that
level.
reference is
It's
from, but
2,500. Not yet. It still ain't even 2,000 yet. So it's $30 away from 2,000. If you
that's
can't get there
funny.
like by the end of the day, then I don't know what's going on. Like, come on.
It's that Valentine's curse. But
How much
anyway, so that
more?
was basically the 100 on Coin Market Cap. But yeah, just show the Bitcoin chart here real quick. So I'm just gonna go through like an hour, a 6 hour, and a daily, and we'll just kind of see how it's hitting on the moving averages. So as always, I'm looking at it in the 20, the 50, and the 90. And the 90 is obviously this little teal line at the very bottom. But yeah, it's looking like we're in a solid uptrend.
Yeah. We're
Um,
totally going the right way now.
and the one thing that I've learned from like just watching other videos, when you see the lines, when the pattern, like when we're in an uptrend and you see these like lines kind of fan out and spread up, how they're all kind of going up like this, and the green bars and the red bars are above that. That's like a really good time to basically put it in like a long, or just like know that the price is going up. So that might not be the best time to buy in per se. You'd want to catch it on a dip like always. But yeah, it looks like we're solid on the 1 hour. Switching up to the 6, it looks like we're having a little sideways consolidation here, like at the very moment. But overall, zooming out, we can see we have a solid uptrend going on. Look at the 12 hour, and then oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's going up, people. But you can see there's been
Oh, look, I just found this. You can see the grayscale holdings and some other different things on these charts.
uh
If you look on the deep dive Bitcoin analysis down you'd have to get out of that trading view if you're in that, or I'm not sure where you're at the moment, but there's definitely a way where you can see the stuff I was actually just talking about. You can like look at the grayscale holdings and some other stuff and see the flow in and out of
are
this
you
past
are you looking at that
um,
on what, on crypto
coin
or
market cap.
on Coin Market Cap? Yeah, that's what I meant,
Yeah.
Coin Market Cap. No, yeah, and I actually was going into some of that stuff when we were talking about those certain ones. I was clicking in there and showing like the marketplaces and all that for them, and like
Well, but
all
I'm
the
talking
other
about
info.
like
Yeah, the
but
grace.
there's actually a way where you can see like a grayscale holding chart from like the past 3 months, the past month, or the past week. And either way it goes, it looks like
What are you looking at? Ethereum?
no, like when you just simply go on, just click
Yeah,
on
I'm on Coin
Bitcoin.
Market Cap.
You click on Bitcoin, you're inside of Bitcoin's page, and then you scroll down a bit, and you look past the chart, and it says good or bad, and then it says
Oh yeah,
check
yeah, yeah.
out the deep dive, um, like Bitcoin analysis, and then it gives you like this new page that you go to, and then from there there's these sections,
Yeah,
and I
check
went
it
down
out.
to grayscale holdings, and then yeah, it just shows it generally that it's going up.
Oh yeah, no yeah.
Like it went from yeah, it's going up.
There's the Grayscale Holdings. Yep. Yeah, so this is a little bit more advanced stuff. People might not fully get it all, but yeah, like there's plenty of information out there, and all these sections here on the side look like it's for, like I'm looking at the Bitcoin volatility right now, and yeah, so a lot of really good info there. But yeah,
Right. No, yeah,
ultimately,
it compares Bitcoin to the Nasdaq 100, the S&P 500, and gold. When it comes to its, I guess the
Bitcoin versus
percentages over
traditional
here, like
assets, yeah, it's above all of it.
how it's yeah, how it's been moving. It's
uh,
Godzilla, y'all.
well,
You see how
people
it
could go
looks?
in there and look at
This is
that.
what Godzilla looks like on a chart.
So here, I'll just go back and show again if people didn't catch it. Basically, we go to Coin Market Cap. You click into pretty much anything. We clicked into Bitcoin, and at the very bottom down here on Check It Out, click in there, and then it'll take you to the area here where everything on the side is basically charts and information for that. But yeah,
So it doesn't have it for everything. It only has it for Bitcoin.
oh,
It
it's
seems
only
like
for
even if you
Bitcoin.
go to
Oh, okay.
Ethereum, it just doesn't
It
even
doesn't
have it for
have
them.
that.
It's really specifically for Bitcoin. But yeah,
Okay.
shit's tight.
Yeah, I don't think I like ever dove that deep into it. But I have scrolled down there and looked at those other, the
Ooh, and
information
we're
at the
100 billion away from going to 2 billion on the market cap.
Two
I remember when we
trillion.
first got 2 trillion, excuse
Yeah.
me. We first got started of the year. It was under $1 trillion. So 3 months, 4 months in, that's all it takes to add an entire another $1 trillion into this.
Oh yeah, we're
Um,
close.
and it's gonna be even more than that, like soon, when
And
people are like, "Oh wait, it actually is just
tons
popping
of
off so
volume.
tough that we can't not
But
do
it,
it
it does
every
seem
day."
like the
New
dominance has come down a little bit though.
The dominance of what,
The
Bitcoin?
Bitcoin, because I remember it being around
Yeah, it was in like the
60.
60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 62, 63. But that's okay. That means the lower the Bitcoin dominance, the more money is flowing into these other altcoins and these other things that you have. So at least that's
Ew,
what
look at
I've
that
kind of
ETH
even been
gas
seeing, is that
price.
every day or so there's a new one that's popping off tough. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like Filecoin at first it was in the 40s, and then it just like started to climb, and then they just kept climbing for like a week. And yes, 120% up is fantastic.
Well, that's what's
So
up. So I think we're gonna just go really quick through the quickie news. Like I said, we mentioned a lot of the things that already happened, like for this last week since I made my last video. But yeah, I'm on CoinDesk, so if you wanted to go in there and just look at what's in there, Sam. But yeah, basically, it looks like options market shows call bias as Bitcoin prepares for new price high. So that's from today. See, Doge jumps after Tesla. Musk promises. What does that say? Light rail moonshot. A light rail moonshot. That's something. So Doge jumps after Tesla's Musk
oh,
promise.
that's right. We forgot to talk about that. I even though I realized that something like that had happened, but that's the only reason why I was spiking that hard, because it was doing no movement.
Yeah,
And that's why you can tell that the whales are now, they're going out, they're swooping up and buying the stuff that hasn't been moving, and they're making everything almost like the all ships rise together saying. And
yeah.
like this time they start with Bitcoin and get it ramped up, and then they move, the energy keeps flowing, and then they move, eat up some other altcoins, and then
Eat
yeah,
the
like they're just going through the
fishies.
ones. Well, no, and like Dogecoin had not been touched in a while. Like it just literally was like flat for the whole month. So
So
yeah, I was like, yeah,
down
go
at the
ahead.
bottom, well, like you said, we did forget to mention that Tesla announced that they would start taking Bitcoin for their vehicles or
Totally,
whatever.
that happened like the day after your last video, basically.
Yeah, and I think I like touched on that, but yeah, since then. But so yeah, down here at the bottom, though, Decentraland launches the DApp portal with Polygon to bypass high gas fees. That's what we need, people. We need these gas fees
Hmm.
down. And I have a feeling that Decentraland is going to have a lot of stuff to do with NFTs in the future, which we might touch a little bit here on that when I start showing some of the crypto art. But let's see down here. Oh yeah, so this is something that's kind of like I don't know if it's prank news or whatever, but it wasn't a prank actually. So the headline is no joke. Chipotle to give away 200K in free burritos and Bitcoin on April 1st. So you better go to Chipotle right now and get a burrito.
Is that true? Like this sounds
Yeah.
like an April Fool's joke, dude.
No, it is. It is.
Where's
I
this
even
at?
heard like some other YouTubers talking about it yesterday. So
I'm
no,
gonna say I'm looking up Chipotle burritos right now on the internet.
if you look at, I'm on CoinDesk. If it's right under the
A
Decentraland
Bitcoin
news.
giveaway. Uh, yeah, there is something here.
Yeah. So there's a
Burritos
Chipotle
or
right
Bitcoin?
by your crib too. You better go.
Oh, dude, I'm about to. I just ate Mexican food earlier. Come on.
Oh, it's funny,
I
but
might have to. Like, yeah, I want a burrito bowl and I want it for free. I better, yeah, I'm gonna swoop over there after this is done,
that's funny. But all right, I'm
because then I'm
gonna.
working on my
So that was pretty much it on the coin market. I'm just gonna switch over to the Google News, and I just have the cryptocurrency as a search term. But I'm just gonna read a few of these really quick. So Filecoin surges 42%, replaces Litecoin as ninth largest digital asset. Uh, Bitcoin cryptocurrency price rises, pulls rich investors, banks into market. It's like some. I love how they do like that reverse stuff on the headlines. And like wait, what are they trying to say there? So basically, Bitcoin cryptocurrency price rises. It pulls rich investors and banks into that market. So that means that you got corporations buying in people. So more than ever.
Mm.
Let's see. I think I've seen this. The Morgan Stanley files to add Bitcoin exposure across a dozen institutional funds. So there's more news on that. Um, let's see here. There's some TikTok influencer apologizes after promoting scam Mando cryptocurrency. Oh, he was so. Oh, it looks like he was trying to post an NFT of like the Mandalorian or something, and we're
Uh-oh.
trying to make some kind of Star Wars coin or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's why I better not do that one.
Yeah, and that's why
Don't
people
call
gotta be careful, dude. Do not go into these things that just sound dumb. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, I'm gonna buy a Star Wars coin. Come on,
don't
dude.
do it.
All right, that's enough for the quickie news. People can go look at the news on their own. But all right, I'm gonna show some of the art here real quick. And Sam, you've seen some of these, but yeah, I'm just showing like that 3D pop up. This is the picture though of one that I made, and I have actually. I'll show the quick little animation I made. Then I got this V chain one. This one was just like a little slap together, but it turned out pretty cool. Um, there's a quick little Ethereum one that I did here. Another one of those slappers, and then this is another. This is like a second crypto space one that I've done, and this one's actually I like this one a little bit better than the first one I did, but I feel like the first one I made looked a little more realistic, and this one looks more like sciency, like vectory. So it's pretty cool. So now I'll just show the little animations that I got here. So yeah,
Yeah, it
that's
looks like you actually may not even have to go to uh Chipotle to do it. You might just have to go to the
just
website,
Uber.
and if you don't, you just like guess like these passwords, 10 different, basically a 6-digit code or something. You get 10 tries to guess, and then after that, it just like, yeah, gives you a coupon for a free something or another, more than likely.
There, and then I got the last video here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says no purchase is necessary.
So it's just like a lottery.
Right.
Yep, and I'm showing the one that I just made today, and it's got the little sound effect in there, like magical Bitcoin or something. But yeah, I've put these up on like Instagram and Facebook, and tons of people have viewed them already. Like this one got more views than all the other ones I've done in like 2 hours, which that has never really happened before. but
Right.
uh, but yeah, that's pretty much it on the crypto art. So with that said, those were going to be some kind of NFT future projects. So those are actually just like test videos, even though they do look pretty good, I would say. But I'm gonna keep working on them and develop them into NFTs and hopefully put them out pretty soon. Do you have anything to speak on NFTs, Sam?
Not too much right now. Soon I'll be dropping some though. That's for sure.
Sneaker, that's a spoiler, or like no spoiler alerts, but we got some shit coming, y'all. Okay. So what I'm
Try
gonna
this shit.
we got some tight stuff coming. We'll just leave it at that. So, all right, I'm gonna do a couple quick YouTube video references. So, as always, I'm not affiliated with any of these videos that I'm showing. I've just watched them and I like them, and I think they're very educational. So that's why I'm recommending them. There's this video here called "Escaping the Rat Race: What School Failed to Teach You About Money." And it's by this guy James Janney. So go check that video out. I'll definitely leave the link in my description. And then the other video I think people should definitely check out is called "Where Did Bitcoin Come From? The True Story." And I actually just watched this one last night, and it's actually got some information in there that because I've watched like other like the history of Bitcoin videos, and this one had some new stuff that I did not know, like pre Bitcoin stuff. So this is by the
And
cold.
what was it? What was it kind of talking about? Like the between the
It
talking
talk
about the computer and like
Well,
some other
yes,
different
yes.
things,
So
or
not till I give it out too much or anything, but basically it starts you off because everybody should know that Bitcoin started in like 2008, 2009, but this actually gives you some history in like the very like early 90s or like late 80s about the people that were actually trying to make like e-cash happen back
yeah,
then,
some
way.
concepts like that were already
And
going
I'm sure
for sure.
some people might know about that stuff, but I didn't know a lot about that. So I learned a lot of new stuff watching this video. So yeah, definitely put that
Yeah.
in the description. And
Oh,
yeah, people should definitely check those out. So with
all right,
that,
Fred. I'm gonna get off of this, so I gotta go. All of a sudden.
all right, sounds well. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. So yeah, Freddie G, we're out of here.
All right, bye.